Hello, everybody. Can everyone hear me okay before I start jibber jabbering? Let me have a thumbs up or a yes from one or two people. Yes, very good. Thanks, Greg. Um, Let me get started. It's Friday, the 11th of February. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. Anyway, let me say some howdies to my friends here. Uh, Bill, the extraordinaire Must, aka you know who he is, Spielberg. Bill, like a brother to me, man. You do great work. You help many, 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 many people, and I'll never let you forget it. Susan Bopp, you're always here. Thank you very much. Uh, Listra, fantastic. It wouldn't be alive without you here. Happy Friday to you too. Robert Tantillo, he's like part of the furniture. He's always here. Thank you very much. Uh, Vanessa D, thank you for being here. I'm seeing the same names every day, which is pretty nice. I'm sure you could be doing other things. Um, Grams of Trade, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're here every day. Linda Chipetta, of course, you're here too. Have an awesome day, Marty. I'm going to try. I got up with the mind of it's going to be a great day. And then go from there. Scotty Kelly, how you doing, buddy? Let's party with Marty. It's dangerous, but we're going there. All right, we're going there. Dawn, everybody's saying hi. Joseph Swindler, how you doing, buddy? Joseph been around forever. Carlos, thanks for being here. MK from Vancouver, Canada. I want to visit Canada someday. Beautiful, beautiful country. Donna Hamlin, thank you for being here. David Cox Marketing, you're always here. Ivana Polisarova. Man, I hope I said that right. It felt good. It felt right. I mean, it was right. From Czech Republic. Aaron Frost. Hello, Aaron. Josie Butheriller. Butheriller. Sorry. From Montreal. Christina Dawes. Thank you. She's always here. Greg Gracer. Thank you, sir, for being here. Trevor Peters. The man, probably working. He's always working. Someday you can cut that back, I believe, Trevor. Steve Noel, what's happening, Steve? Steve's been part of the team here forever. Tom Bridgeforth, welcome, Thomas. OnPassive is better than apple pie. You darn right it is. Hemp, my man Hemp. What's crackling? Every time I get up, that's what's crackling. I'm just kidding. I feel pretty good. Karen Woodman, thank you. Roy McApill, every day you're here, buddy. Thank you. Susan Bob, of course. Thank you for being here. Sirigul Alchine, not sure if I said that right, but welcome. And there he is, Harvey DJ Green is in the house. Boom, baby. Jane Francis Nikimsey. You know what? Eventually I'm going to get this right. Theo Orpundis, welcome. Vera Waluga, always here. Thank you very much. Coach Nate Harris. Any news on OnPassive University? No. But I tell you what, the news we did get was pretty powerful, wasn't it? Ruth Pace is in the house. Ruth is always here. Bridget, thank you. David Switzer, my man. My man with a plan. David's everywhere. So is Bridget. Joseph Kentigary, welcome. I'm glad you could make it. Florence Madden Mullen, thank you very much for being here. From Calgary, Alberta. Man, I got a lot of friends in Canada. Tanya OnPassive, the lady in charge, flat out. Do anything for you, but play by the rules, right? Right, Tanya? Play by the rules. Lloyd Hamlin, how you doing? Sherry Dishawa. Sherry, you're an amazing woman. Thank you for being who you are. Nick Munty, been around forever. Hello, Nick. Glad you're here. Vic Loben. What's happening, Vic? James Yates, my man's here. Hey, James, how you doing? Joseph Lance. Howdy. What's happening, Joseph? Jarmo is in the house. Debbie Morgan Goebel, the lady from down south, is in the house. Hello, Debbie. Okay, it's going to skip real. There it goes. God, I hate that. Oh my gosh, and it skips. Ronald Lorg, welcome. Ronald, I think you're new here. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Paul City's in the house. Paul's been around since I don't remember being on pass without Paul. Marie Pendy is in the house. Greg Graysner, I said hello. Vera, I already said hello. Ann Long, what can I say, Ann? What can I say? Forever. And I thank you. I have great gratitude towards you for all the help you've been to me and OnPassive Nation. Jarmo, of course. Ben Sapier. Welcome, Ben. Perpetua Zephyrin is in the house. Thank you for being here. Whoa, got a name here I'm going to have trouble with. Nagira Krishna. Whoa. Hey, if I mess that up, you know I didn't mean to. I have enough trouble with English names. Juanita Ali is in the house. Mamadou is here. Hello. Brett Graham. Hello, Brett. Ever. Ruth, she's a cornerstone of OnPassive. David Rolisky is in the house. Hey, Marty, Com, and Dawn. Dawn's in the other room. Cleaning Shorty's room. What do we got? Steph, OnPassive. Hey, what's happening? Abdi also is in the house. Hey, how you doing? K P-A. P-A. Hey, Kay. Glad you can make it. Charity Manigault. I love Charity. Great name. Manigault, I think, was a famous basketball player, but not in the NBA. They called him the GOAT. He used to play in New York City. Everybody said he might have been one of the best basketball players I ever saw. Last name Manigault, I believe. Karen Monsees, how you doing? Thanks for being here. I mean that. Norma McCullough is in the house. Hey, Norma, what's happening? Uh-oh. The Borden's fisherman, David Angelic. What's happening, David? David's one of those guys that fish and catch fish. You know what I mean? I go fishing, and I take the fisher under the water looking up just laughing. You know what I mean? I love fishing. I just suck at it. Terry Thompson, how you doing, Terry? From California, I believe. David Hansen's in the house. What's happening, David? Wanda Cooper. Wanda's everywhere. Thank you, Wanda. Stephen OnPassive. Ben Supper. I said hello. Leonard Edwards. How you doing, Leonard? Dale Cruz. Dale's forever here. Angela Lynn. Thank you for being here, Angela. George Holdsworth, I said hello. Vicky Barker, what's up? Patrick McGuigan. I know. I got that down pat. Only took me about a year, didn't it, Patrick? Take a take a drink for me, Patrick. Ireland guys are so much fun. I worked at my company. I travel all over the world. If you don't have fun with a guy from Ireland, now the next day you don't feel very well. But and don't try to keep up with them. That that stuff's in their blood. They don't they can go forever. And they're like the Energizer Bunny. Um, Natalie Malinsky, how you doing? Terrence Godfrey. Terrence, thanks for being here. Gwen Mallet, thank you, Gwen, for being here. Greg Duda. That's cool. Greg Duda. Duda, day. I'm just kidding, Greg. That's a neat name. Leanne Bonnet. Leanne, you know how I feel about you. Thanks for everything you do. Um, Tanya Cruz. Glad you could make it. Annette Scott. Hello, Annette. I think you're fairly new. Spencer Carter. What's happening? Abdullah's in the house. Yes, it is. Marilyn. I never know if I say that right. Bonjour from Colorado Springs. That's right. Linda Longmire. Thank you for being here, Linda. Zombie guy's here, guys. Watch the freak out. Annette Scott. Sergey. I think it's Sergey. Welcome. Marcel DeGenis. Sean's in the house. Gian Aliva. Gian's amazing. Great videos. I hope you keep doing them. Remember, if you're doing videos, don't stop now. They'll be more powerful after launch. Kathy Knight. Ron Holbert's in the house. How you doing, Ron? Jay Woo's here. Hey, Jay Woo. Ken Pringle. What's happening, Ken? Ken's been around forever, too. Pan Stanovich. Andy Berthwell. Andy, you've been gone for a while, and now you're back. I don't remember seeing you for a while. Glad you're here. Julie, my little sister Julie's in the house. I'll tell Dawn you said hi. Julie the Peacock. She knows what that means. There he is, Terry Ocho. Terry, what can I say about you, man? You're one of the biggest helpers in OnPassive, without a doubt. Jermaine Dockery, thank you. Hey, Marty, will ONET be on the O Founders platform for founders only, or after we launch, or is it a good idea why Ash is talking the way he's talking? O Founder, I mean, O Network, which will be ONET, will be open to the world. All said and done, be open to the world. In fact, I'm going to use O Network to do my personal marketing, by the way. Getting slammed with calls here. Avery Shales, how you doing? Marie Pendy. C. Petrina, welcome. Joseph. Lori Lund, I said hello. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Andy Barthwell. All right, let's get started. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Cynthia Deering. Annette Scott. Avik Pen Gorilla. Oh my God. Red Redford's here. Red, if I miss, I see you now. I don't know if you were up there earlier, but thanks for being here, buddy. Me and Red try to, not try, we do. We talk, we go the same direction because, and so same with Chris. Same with Mike Ellis, same with anybody that's doing either videos or doing lives or whatever. Even the women that are doing lives or meetings. And that's very important, obviously. Today, I want to talk about stepping out of your comfort zone. That's so important, but it goes with everything I've talked about all week. Being engaged, um, uh, building confidence, whatever. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Now, let me give you some examples. Be aware of what's outside of your comfort zone. In other words, and I don't mean, I'm not talking about you got to go skydiving, okay? It's things that you wish you could do, but you think you can't. That's where comfort zone comes in, okay? It's things you think you can do or you would like to do, but something's holding you back. It's not daredevil stuff, okay? Like when you see somebody, man, I wish I could, you can. So that's what we're going to talk about. Stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? One is be aware of the outside of your comfort zone. Look around. What is it that you want? If you could, and you can, because if you think you can, you can. Right? It goes back to that. Be clear about what you're aiming to overcome. Be real clear in your head. Right? We're working on the 4 inches between your ears. You get that right? You're set for life. I'm not kidding. You get the stuff right between these 2 ears, and you're set for life. Okay? Just remember that. No doubt. And I had a lot of trouble, guys. I didn't care about school. I did horrible in school. I passed, but I just didn't do very good in school. But when I got out and realized, okay, I got to work, and probably 40 years, reality kicked in quick. And I found that I could do stuff, but I had to step out of my comfort zone every day. Or stay status quo. Now I'll just say here, I could have stayed as a GMO5. You know what that was? I would clean up after people, like sweep floors, dump trash. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that, but I needed to make more money. As I said before, I had a family growing really, really quick, and I had to find ways to make more money. And I guarantee this, people that you look at and say, oh, he's a great leader, whatever you're thinking, he or she, not just he. So if I say something that sounds male chauvinist, I am far from that. The strongest person in my life was my mother. I love women. I do. I think they're a fascinating creature, okay? I don't know how else to say it. But anyway, get comfortable with discomfort. If you do it enough times, it's not that bad. You almost crave it. I don't like speaking in front of others. Go do it. You do it once, and it's almost a craving. I got to do that again. Why? Because you've never done it. You didn't think you could do it, and you did it. It's like a pick-me-up. It's like getting B12 shots, right? You're like, holy cow, that felt great. And if you'll do that, you'll do other. If you do other, you'll do more. I'm not kidding. Just try it. Look at OnPassive, what OnPassive's done for all of us. I did a lot of this because I had to. I felt that I had to. I put it in my mind that I had to. Did I really have to? No, I could have stayed. I could have never traveled. I could have never did what I did. But I'm so glad I did. But there was times when I'm in Siberia, no joke, and I'm thinking, what am I doing here? It's like 35 below zero. My family's here. I'm getting yelled at by Russian people. I mean, it was rough. But when it was over, the reward was far past any discomfort. No doubt. Next is see failure as a teacher. That's where people have a problem. Failure comes up and they go, "Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done. Tail between your legs, walk. I'm not doing that again." No, no, no. Listen, all successful people fail a lot. They are masters at failing, but they're even better of not quitting. Again, Edison, 1,000 times to get a light bulb to go off. He could get a light to go on, but it wouldn't last because the filament would incinerate. It couldn't take the heat. Think about a light bulb, how bright it is. It might last 5 years, but it never consumes. It keeps running and running and running and running. It's amazing. You think that happened the first second? The first time he tried? No, 1,000. Thank God he didn't quit. The same for you on anything. So see failure as a teacher. It's teaching you, okay, I'm not doing that again. That's it. It's no worse than that. I've tried stuff. I used to make SOPs, right? Standard operating procedures. I went to Japan. I said, how are they teaching their employees? And they had a thing called a 1-point lecture. You know what it was? They'd put a new one every day, and they'd pull it out, and it was a good sized board. And on the board, it had pictures of do and don't. And because it was visual, people got it. Not a lot of writing, just here's what you do here. If you're doing this here, how to do this. And you're like, man, that's so simple, because everybody wants to make things complicated. But it worked. So I brought it back to the US. And anybody could do whatever I had on the board because it was simple. It was so simple. I brought it to Russia. I brought it to Taiwan. I brought it to Japan. I mean, not Japan, UK. Why? It's international. A picture speaks 1,000 words. Don't do this. You don't have to even know the language. Put a line to it with a circle. That means don't. No. Another one, you learn to take baby steps. I'm not speaking in front of 500 people. Speak in front of 5. Get a crowd of 2 like Chris. I'm just kidding. Chris, I love messing with him, but he knows I'm kidding. But no, we'll speak in small crowds and then you'll do bigger ones. You talk to anybody here. Mike Ellis, Red, Dan Street, Robin, a lot of you ladies here and men here. It is exactly the same for me if I'm talking to 10,000 people or 10. Once you get going. In fact, I'd walk in a room. If there was 50 people, 25 people, it was pretty rough. But if I walked in an auditorium with thousands of people, it was much easier. And you're going to go, what the heck? What are you, an idiot? No, because it wasn't personal. There were so many people, there was no one. And I know that doesn't make sense. But if you ever do it, it's like there's so many trees. In the forest, you can't see any trees, right? It's one big something. No, it's really cool. And you start to do that and you learn as you go. This is very important. Baby steps, right? Do little by little, like I said. Next one is hang out with risk takers. Hang out with somebody that does something that you'd like to do, but you feel like you can't. Right? Think about that. If Red or somebody is doing something, you say, man, he's really good at it, I'd like to do that. Stick with them. Stick with them. Follow them. And eventually you'll do it too. It is the way it is. It's just fact. Be honest with yourself. You are trying to make, here it is. Be honest with yourself when you are trying to make excuses, right? That's very important because people will go, well, I could do that, but I don't this, or it's not possible for me to do, or I can't be honest, right? Am I a master of the vocabulary? No, no. Can I get my point across? Yeah. So can you. Work on it. Every day you get better. Every day. Just like anything else. You work on it, you get better. Look at the reward of stepping out. Think about that. What will the reward be if you would step out of your comfort zone? What would you get? It may not be physical. Well, it could be physical too. But what do you get when you step out of your comfort zone? You get an overwhelming feeling of, wow, that was awesome. I'm not kidding. And if you do it once, you'll do it twice. If you do it twice, you'll do it 100 times. And then you'll expand and you'll go farther because you know you can. And if you think you can, goes back to the other day. If you think you can, you can. No, Leanne, I understand. But if you really look at why you don't want to go or why you're afraid or nervous about it, and really analyze that, you find out, you know what? So what? What's the biggest one? I don't want to talk in front of people. I might make a mistake. I already told myself, guess what? You're going to make a mistake, Marty. And what's the worst thing that could happen? Someone laughs? I'm usually laughing when I make a mistake. It's not a big deal. Am I talking to God? In most cases, no. I'm talking to somebody that's human. And trust me, some people really get wrapped up. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. And they're done for a week. I'm not that guy. I'm going to make a mistake. A lot. But in order for me to get where I want to get, I have to make mistakes. I have to. Because I'm stepping in waters I've never been in before. And I just recommend everybody do it because you feel so much better. And I'm telling you, all of you, Leanne, like you said, try it. Every day. Little thing that you would never do. That's positive and good for you. Try it. You'll be surprised. How many people have we called out did it the whole last 3 years? I'll see somebody in a crowd, and you can see him like Chris Johnson. I'll give him an example. First time I ever saw Chris, he's leaning forward and he's wringing his hands, rubbing them and beating on the table. And I go, man, that guy really wants to talk. And obviously he's not going to unless we ask him to. And when he did, I prayed to God that 6 months later and said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He won't shut up. No, I'm just kidding. But look what he's done. Look how many people love Chris Johnson. He's loved by around the world. I think it'd come out anyway. But that little step, that little poke. Hey, you have anything to say over there, Mr. Johnson? And blah, blah, blah. He came out and he's never went back in that shell again. You can't shove that cat back in the bag, okay? But no, look how good it is. Look what it's done for everybody. Everybody here. Many of you spoke at a webinar and I'm going, oh my God, why didn't they talk earlier? Why didn't they talk earlier? I don't want to go to a webinar and hear the same people all the time. Put your hand up, make a comment, ask a question. It's not ignorant. Move ahead. You know who belongs in the front row? You. Who belongs the head of the class? You. And I'm not talking about education. Listen, this is fact. You may not like it, and I'm not putting down college. I think it's too expensive. And I think Academy is going to answer some of that because I'm going to go back to school. If they start offering classes, there's things I want to know. But listen to this. It's not about making money. Then you're already successful. But success, big success in history, many times were people that were not overeducated. They took chances. They stepped out of their comfort zone. Those are the guys that made it big. Think about it. It's fact. Go look in history. Look what people did. Look where people started because they believed they could and they did, and look where they're at. No doubt. Anyway, let me go down this list because I'm so slow at it. Identify how stepping out will benefit you. Like I said, what is it going to do for you? And very important, I've said this kind of the whole time. Don't take yourself too seriously. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I look back and my hair was messed up. Oh my gosh. Look at my glasses. They're foggy. Come on. Look, Martin Luther King said, "Don't judge the man by his color. Judge him by the words that come out of his mouth." And guess what? If you speak from the heart, it doesn't matter how great you are in the English language or any other language. Speaking from the heart's a big deal. And last but not least, focus on fun. I enjoy talking to everybody here. Absolutely enjoy it. If I didn't, I wouldn't do it. I don't have to do it to build a team. I could do it hidden somewhere and just keep going. But I like doing this. And I love bringing people out that need to have a voice. A lot of us are in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s even, 90s, I don't know. And some of us never had a chance to step out. You need to step out. If you're around me, I want you to step out. I think it's the best thing that you could do. Uh-oh, Chris is here, so let's be quiet. Speaking from the heart is what is the key. You can't go wrong if you speak what you feel. You can't. You just can't. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about that today. There's other things, but if you put all week long self-improvement, believing in yourself, moving forward, take the next step, you deserve to be there. That's a big one. Everybody's got this. You're lucky. You're this. You're that. Me and my granddaughter's home. Me and Red talked about it. I talk about it with Mike and Dan Street and Chris and Julie and Robin and John White of how important it is when you listen to each other, you get little gold nuggets, right? You always are going to get them if you talk and listen to other people. But you know something, and there's something from you that can help others, and you just won't step out. You got to step out. Just step out. And yes, we are crazy founders. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Neat, proper, never make a mistake. Just, that's not fun. How the freak is that fun? I want to be different. I want to be different, and I am different. I want you to be different. I want you to be you. I want you to be you, because I think you're pretty cool. But you got to do it. Step out. One step. 2 steps, 3 steps, boom, you'll be running. People have to fasten you down. There's a lot of times I do a live, and I go, oh, what am I going to say? And then I sit back, I breathe in and go, say what you feel. Tell myself that every day. No kidding. We got together, me, Red, and Chris always spoke from the heart. What are we going to say? What are we going to say? I don't know. Let's see what happens. And you feed off each other. We plan a little bit. Most of the time we don't. Anyway, I'll see you all. And Dawn, everybody said hi.
Hi.
There we go. Her feet hurt. She's a workhorse. That's not very complimenting. She's a work queen. She knows what I mean. Happy weekend, everybody. What's going on? Sunday is that Doctor podcast, I believe. Is that Sunday? Yeah. Tonight is. I haven't heard from Lynn Nakamoto, which is kind of strange. I'm not sure what they're doing, but as soon as we know, that's at 8 o'clock, which is open mic night or whatever they call it. So look for that link. Obviously, if Ash comes out with something, or he might even go there, I don't know. Remember, we're hammering home reset in the back office. Don't write anything in there as of Monday unless it adds value to someone else. Hello, howdy, I love you. I'm passive, in it to win it. No, that's waste. It doesn't do any good for anyone. Might be helping you out, but that's not what it's about. You're supposed to be helping others. Anyway, I'll see you all, and God bless.